Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Dai, and today I'm bringing you my first impressions of the Monochrome Manga Club series reads for June. Those were I Want to Be a Wall by Honami Shirono. This one is published by Yen Press, rated older teen. And Volume 1 of Whisper Me a Love Song by Eku Takashima. This one is published by Kodansha, rated teen. So the Monochrome Manga Club is a way for me to talk about my in real life manga club. So I do host an in real life manga club at a local Barnes and Noble, and every month we read 2 first in a series selections, and we also have 2 series reads that we have been doing. Our meeting was this past Thursday, so we had a great meeting, and I'd like to share my thoughts with you about these 2 volumes. So we'll start off with I Want to Be a Wall. This is a story about an asexual woman and a gay man who are married, and they're navigating their new relationship. So I really enjoyed this one. This started off with some super comedic moments. You do get the feeling that they haven't spent a lot of time together though. This volume does not give you the story about how these 2 kind of came to this agreement of being married to each other. There are little things in this volume that kind of make me think that it's not an arranged marriage. That is what I thought going into it, that this marriage was arranged. But just some things that happened in here, little bits of conversation, made me think that maybe that's not the case. And because we don't get that backstory, it's a little bit frustrating for me. I do find how this story was told, though, with the way that we're getting situations where both of them are trying to be good spouses to the other by being supportive. For example, Gakurota, I think his name is, yes, Gakurota, really wants to be a good husband, and he kind of studies up on how to do that. And one of the things he's come up with is that he should be interested in his wife's hobbies. And Yuriko, who is the wife, her hobby is BL manga. Right in the beginning, you see them moving in with each other, and she has these pallets of boxes being delivered to the house. And it's her collection of BL manga. I'm sure any of us can sympathize with Yuriko when her husband asks her, "Is that all of your books?" And she got really embarrassed. It was really cute, but he is constantly trying to find a way to be supportive of her hobby. And that's kind of something that goes through this entire volume. And there are just things that she does not want him to read about from her collection. And it's just kind of funny. Especially because Gakurota is a gay man. And so we also see him, and right off the summary of this volume, we know that he has a one-sided crush on an old childhood friend. And we actually see that childhood friend in this volume. Kind of see how his relationship with the childhood friend is now, and kind of was in the past as well. And I do like that they showed us that right from the get-go, but I'm just disappointed that we're not getting that story of how these 2 came to an agreement to marry each other. And I have a lot of questions about it, because like I said, they don't seem to know a lot about each other. In fact, this volume has a lot of them learning about the types of food each of them like to have, other types of things they enjoy doing, and just both of them trying to be the best spouse to the other. And so it was really heartwarming. I really enjoyed watching these 2 get to know each other, and the little comedic moments, especially with Yuriko and her boys love manga, and the fact that there are just some things that she doesn't want Gakurota to read. It was just hilarious. But I'm really looking forward to finding out how this relationship got together and like how they meet each other. Was it set up by their parents, set up by other friends? I mean, they obviously know each other's sexuality, but are still giving it a go in a marriage. So, yeah. I just find it all to be very interesting. I really enjoyed this volume. It was very entertaining. And I'm looking forward to following this couple and watching them grow into their marriage and into a friendship. I think just from what we see, both of them just trying to give it their all in making sure that their spouse can live a happy life despite the situation that they're in is just so heartwarming. And so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what more this series is going to bring. Looking forward to that backstory because I have a lot of questions, especially because it doesn't seem that they got together the way I thought they would have gotten together. But again, I could be wrong. Maybe I misread something. But I'm looking forward to finding all of that out and then seeing how the relationship between these two characters grows. I just think that they're just going to be each other's wall. I don't know for myself what the title of this series means, but I think that it could be interpreted a lot of ways. And I'm just not quite sure how the mangaka meant for the title to be interpreted, because I can already kind of see a couple of different ways the title could be interpreted, but I'm hoping that the further we get into this series, it becomes more apparent what the mangaka means by having this title for the series. So, yes, really, really enjoyed that one. I'm definitely going to be continuing, and I'm looking forward to more with our pair here. So the second First in a Series volume we read was Whisper Me a Love Song Volume 1. I really enjoyed this one. This probably has the best summary on the back that I've seen on any book for a very long time. What you get on the back of this volume is exactly what you get in this volume. So we have our character here. Her name is Himari. And she is a first-year high school student, and she sees a rock band performance at the school in which our character here, whose name is Yori, is the lead singer of the rock band. And Himari, on first sight, falls in love with Yori, or so she tells her. Yori reciprocates and confesses back. But it seems that both of them have a different meaning of what it means to fall in love on first sight. And so this volume really does just explore that and follows the confession by both of them, and both of them realizing that maybe they don't mean the same things when they said the exact same phrase to each other. So I really enjoyed it. It was super cute. The only thing that I am missing from this is the fact that there is music in this story. There's a rock band performance. Yori is composing some music within this volume, and we don't get that auditory experience. And it's kind of disappointing for me because I am very much a music person. Music brings a lot to things that I watch, even just calming. You know, I use music for a lot of different things. I grew up in music. I played music for many years of my life. So when I read something that has musical aspects to it and I don't have that auditory experience, it's disappointing. because I really wish I could hear what the song sounded like when Himari fell in love with Yori, or what the song that Yori is composing sounds like. I am missing that. But other than that, I thought this story was super cute. The art style is really nice also. It's very much down my alley. And I'm looking forward to seeing how these two girls go about after all of the things that happened in this volume. So much so that, spoiler alert for my manga haul next month, I have already picked up volume 2 and 3, and I'm super excited to get into them. So yes, really enjoyed this one. Definitely recommend. And don't be afraid of reading the summary of this volume, because it gives you exactly what happens. Exactly. So exactly what you get on the back is what you're going to get within. And there's just a lot of cuteness. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say about that one. So I definitely will be continuing with that one as well. And we had a good conversation about both of these volumes with my manga club members on Thursday. So before I let you go, I do want to let you know what the July selections for the manga club will be. In case you want to also jump in on these, please feel free to. And if you'd like to discuss them with me, you can leave me your thoughts on the volumes in my Monochrome Manga Club Series First Impressions video for next month. Also, if you've read these volumes, I Want to Be a Wall or Whisper Me a Love Song this month, definitely let me know what you thought of the volumes down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. So July selections, again, the 2 first in a series volumes. We will be reading volume 1 of Hatsuharu by Shizuki Fujisawa. This one is published by Yen Press, rated teen. This one is going to be a high school romance, I believe, which follows a playboy and a tomboy, or rough and tumble girl. And this is one that I've been really interested in for a while, but I've never picked it up. In fact, I did just purchase this volume, and so if I do enjoy it, I will be collecting it. So we will be reading this one, and we will be also reading volume 1 of Penguin and House by Akiho Ieda. This one is published by Kodansha, rated all ages. So this one follows a penguin who lives with his favorite keeper, Hayakawa, and it just says it's an adorable slice of life with pancakes and laughter galore. So I thought this one looked super cute, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this one as well. As far as our series reads, we are continuing with volume 4 of Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon by Naoko Takeuchi. This is the Eternal Edition, published by Kodansha, rated teen. So this is the ever popular Magical Girl series. So we are up to volume 4 now, and then in June we finished Death Note as our series read. So in July we are starting a new series read, and the club members have decided they would like to read through Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. This is by Kyoharu Gotoge, published by Viz, rated teen. So we do have the boxed set, so I have not actually watched any of the anime for this, so I do not know anything about this series. So it will be very interesting. The club members unanimously decided that this is what they wanted to read. So I'm looking forward to it. I've heard a lot of great things. Like I said, we do have the box set. I bought it for my daughter for her birthday last year, and so it'll be nice to get through a series that we do own. And yes, I am very interested to see what all the hype about this one is about. Maybe we'll even watch the anime. But I'm looking forward to getting into this one and seeing what that's all about. So that will pretty much be it for me today. Let me know down in the comments below, like I said, if you've read I Want to Be a Wall or Whisper Me a Love Song, what you thought, and if you'll be continuing with both of those series, or if you will be jumping in on any of the July selections for the Monochrome Manga Club. I would love to know that as well. If nothing else, you would just like to let me know that you were here If you could leave me some kind of green emoji down in the comments below, that would be greatly appreciated and would really help me out, and that will do it for me today. So I hope you're all doing great. I hope you're all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and sumile always. Bye!